In this video, you're going to learn about a commonly prescribed medication used to treat acne, which is called benzoyl peroxide, which you might know by its brand names Acnecide or PanOxyl. Now, benzoyl peroxide is used to treat acne, and it works as an antiseptic to reduce the number of germs or bacteria on the surface of your skin. Now, it typically takes about 4 weeks to start working, and it usually takes between 2 and 4 months for the treatment to have its full effect. It's usually one of the first treatments recommended for mild to moderate acne, and in this video we're going to be covering several important points. So first of all, what is benzoyl peroxide? So it typically comes as a gel or a face wash containing 5% benzoyl peroxide, and here in the UK it's available to buy from pharmacies or shops. It can also be mixed with another substance called potassium hydroxyquinoline sulfate. This is an antimicrobial ingredient and it kills micro-organisms on your skin. And if this is the formula that you're using, then it's typically sold in pharmacies as Quinoderm cream. Now, some benzoyl peroxide products are available on prescription only. This is because they contain other medicines such as antibiotics or retinoids. For example, Duac Once Daily contains benzoyl peroxide and clindamycin, which is an antibiotic. An Epiduo gel contains benzoyl peroxide and adapalene. This is a retinoid. If these are the formulas that you take, then you'll need to see a health professional to get a prescription for this. Finally, many popular skincare brands also make products that contain benzoyl peroxide, but typically at a lower strength. These are available to buy in pharmacies, supermarkets and shops, and brands include Clean & Clear, Neutrogena and Clearasil. So now we understand a little bit more about what it is, how it works and where you can get these sort of medicines from, well, who can and can't use it. So most adults and children aged 12 years old and over can use benzoyl peroxide safely. However, it's not suitable for some people, especially if you've ever had an allergic reaction to benzoyl peroxide, you have got damaged or broken skin where you need to use the treatment, you've got very bad acne with nodules, so these are large, hard bumps that build up beneath the surface of the skin and can be painful, or cysts. These are large, pus-filled lumps that look similar to boils. Now, these need to be treated by a doctor to avoid scarring. In terms of dosage, well, you'll usually use benzoyl peroxide gel or face wash once or twice a day. In this section, I'm going to walk you through firstly how to use the gel medication and next how to use the face wash medication. So if you've got sensitive skin, try to use it once a day before going to bed. If your skin starts to become dry or starts peeling, try to use the medicine less often. Put it on, for example, once a day or once every 2 days until your skin gets used to it. So let's start off by describing how to use the gel medication. So the amount of gel that you need to use is going to be measured in fingertip units. This is the amount that you can squeeze onto the end of your finger. And as a general rule, a fingertip unit of gel is enough to treat an area that's twice the size of the palm of your hand. If you need to treat your whole face, then use a strip of gel 2.5 centimeters long each time. So this is a step-by-step guide in what to do. So first of all, wash your hands. Next, wash the affected area with a mild skin cleanser and water. Gently pat your skin dry and put a thin layer of gel on the affected areas and wash your hands again. It's also important to try and avoid strong sunlight when using benzoyl peroxide gel. In this case, try use an oil-free sunscreen or a moisturizer foundation with added sun protection factor 30. So now we've looked at how to use the gel, well, how do you use benzoyl peroxide 5% face wash? So again, wash your hands, wet the area that you want to treat, and put a small amount of the product onto your hands. You then want to smooth it onto the affected area. Keep the wash on your skin for no more than 1 to 2 minutes, and then rinse your face thoroughly with water. Again, gently pat your skin dry and wash your hands again. Now, 2 really important points to note here are that you should keep benzoyl peroxide away from your eyes. If you get the gel or wash in your eyes, please rinse it thoroughly with lukewarm water for a few minutes or until it stops stinging. Now, the second important point to note is that it can bleach or discolour your hair, as well as your clothes, towels and bedding, so you should try keep it away from your hair as well as coloured fabrics. So now we've looked at practically how to use this gel or face wash, well, how long should you use it for? Well, how long you need to use it will depend on how quickly your condition or the acne improves. Now, as I've already mentioned, benzoyl peroxide will usually start to work within 4 weeks. But once your acne is under control, you may want to keep using it to stop the acne from coming back, or you may find that using it less often, such as every other day, is enough to help. Now, if you accidentally forget to use benzoyl peroxide, don't worry, it doesn't matter, but when you do remember, start using it again once or twice a day in the same way as before. If you use too much benzoyl peroxide, you might find that your skin becomes irritated. Wash off as much as you can and wait for the irritation to go away. When your skin has calmed down, you can start using benzoyl peroxide again, but be careful to follow the instructions on the package. So now let's cover side effects, because like all medicines, benzoyl peroxide can cause side effects, although not everybody gets them. And we're going to cover common side effects as well as the rarer, more serious side effects. So the common side effects of benzoyl peroxide happen in more than 1 in 10 people, but there are things that you can do to cope with them, which we're going to cover in brief here. So the first common side effect is dry skin, and to try and reduce your risk of getting dry skin, apply a moisturiser and a lip balm regularly. The best type of moisturiser is an oil-free face moisturiser for sensitive skin. Try to take shorter showers using warm rather than hot water. It's also worth noting the second common side effect is peeling or red skin. Now redness may be less obvious on brown and black skin, but try using the gel or wash less often if you find this is happening, or stop using it for a few days until the irritation goes away and then you can start again. Don't use other products on your skin until it gets better, and speak to a doctor if your symptoms don't get better or they're severe. You may also notice burning or stinging. This is typically skin irritation. So try using the gel or wash less often, and it might help to stop using the gel again for a few days until the irritation goes away. Again, if it doesn't improve or doesn't get better, it's worthwhile speaking to a doctor about this. So now we've had a look at some of the common side effects. Well, what are the more serious side effects? Well, thankfully, the serious side effects are rare and they happen in less than 1 in 1,000 people. But you should stop using benzoyl peroxide if the skin you're treating becomes swollen or you get blisters on the skin. If the symptoms don't get better within a couple of days, or if they get worse at any time, then contact your doctor straight away. In very rare cases, unfortunately, it's possible to have a serious allergic reaction to benzoyl peroxide. This is known as anaphylaxis, and it can be life-threatening, and you should seek medical attention urgently if you notice that you develop sudden wheezing, you get a tightness in the chest or your throat, you've got trouble breathing, or if your mouth, face, lips, tongue or throat start to swell. It's also important to note that these are not all of the side effects of benzoyl peroxide, and for a full list please see the leaflet inside the medicine packet. Now, it's worth mentioning to your doctor if you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant, but in general you can use simple benzoyl peroxide during pregnancy, but not that containing retinoids. It's applied to the skin and a small amount might pass through to your baby, but typically it shouldn't cause any problems. In terms of breastfeeding, it's generally considered okay to use this medicine whilst you're breastfeeding, and it's very unlikely that any will get into your breast milk. When using benzoyl peroxide, be careful that your baby doesn't come into contact with the areas of the body that you've put it on. Wash your hands after you've applied it and before picking up the baby. It's also best to avoid putting benzoyl peroxide on your chest area if possible, but if you do need to do it, please wash it off before feeding your baby. There's also no evidence that benzoyl peroxide affects fertility in either men or women. Finally, what about using this if you're taking other medicines? Well, some products and medicines can irritate your skin if you use them when you're treating your skin with this gel or wash. You shouldn't use benzoyl peroxide with other medicines that might have a drying or irritating effect on your skin. This includes alcohol-based skincare products, so always check the ingredients on the label and choose products for sensitive skin. It's also important not to use other benzoyl peroxide products or other acne medicines like isotretinoin unless your doctor or pharmacist said it's okay. It may cause your skin to become very sore and very dry if you do so. That brings us to the end of the video. If you found it useful and you learned something new, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, and do check out the description box of the video for all the resources and references I used. If you also want to leave your experiences in the comments section, please do so. And until next time, thanks for watching and bye.